Greetings, Skeechlings. Skeech Prime here with my live reaction of Mashle, Magic and Muscles, Chapter 98. We're almost at 100. Um, this series very well might end in the next few chapters for all we know. I really don't have a clue. Um, yeah, let's see where things take us this time. Okay. You must always be of use to me. That is your purpose in life. Okay, so now we know where that all came from. But, I mean, it wasn't really that hard. Oh my god, I was joking about the series ending so soon. It's Mash Bernadette in the end game. Those were Father's words to me. The last words to me before he locked me in this dungeon. I he I think he did. I barely remember a time when I wasn't alone, isolated within a room that was more like a cage, and the creepy ass mummy nurses. The only people in my life were the servants whose vocal cords Father crushed so that they could not communicate with me, and Father himself. Why would you do that? Damn. Father was everything to me, including a tyrant. I was molded into. I was born in it. I was molded by it. I was molded into someone who would fit his expectations and all the. I guess those are the failures. I bloodied my hands for him whenever he asked. Oh, so those are just fallen people. Okay. I was against it early on, but every time Father would say to me, I have need of you. Outside of the two of us, just the two of us, we're gonna take over this world. Just the two of us. And then it'll be just one when I steal your body. Let's see here. Outside of the two of us, you may put down uh, anyone in your path. Um, It's like, if it wasn't for that first bit of that sentence, that could have been interpreted as like, oh, I can even slay you, Father. You are everything to me. When you're happy, I'm happy. Do you understand? Funny that you don't mention it the other way around as well. Yes, Father. I was so happy he said that. He needed me. I had a purpose. I wanted to hear those words from him again, so day after day, after day, I worked and worked and worked, and the sand of your efforts piled up, it looks like. But what was it for? If I lose to him now, I won't have a reason to live, will I? I can't let that happen. This is the problem when you fixate on one thing in your life, and then it's like, and then when that's gone, you become hopeless. That's why you need to diversify. It's just like with farming. Like people that just do mono style farms, and then when that crop fails and then you go bankrupt, that's why diversifying anything is good. Variety is the spice of life. In this case, it might mean life or death because you don't have a purpose in your life anymore. So then you might seek death. I need to stay important to Father. I need to be happy. It won't be you. I won't let it be you. You know he's gonna try and steal your body or something, right? Or your magic? He might steal your magic. I really have no clue what he actually has in plan for you. Other than taking out adversaries? I don't know. He managed to get up after that rush. Uh-oh, Mash looks like he's putting his braces back on. That's crap. That's a bad one. Father and I are connected by blood. We're real family. Sometimes that's not always the case. You and your pops are a cheap imitation. You don't get to win, not after I fought so hard for Father. And then Mash comes over and just kicks him in what looks like the dick. That might actually be the panel that I use for the thumbnail, and I'll just say, my dick! Team 4-star. I'm starting to get tired of You're whining. And then he punches him, sends him into the staircase. Blood relations and unquestioning obedience aren't what make a family. Pops would get upset with me when I made a mistake, but I was allowed to be upset with him if he made one. We treated each other as. You didn't have to do anything. You didn't need to be anyone. You didn't even need magic. You put love in return for nothing. You'll never understand me. Uh-oh, he's coming with the sword. Mash just knocked it out of his hand. Or cut it in half. Oh, that fist is coming close. You could never understand what I went through. You must remain important to me, otherwise you are not necessary. Oh boy. Don't you think that I wanted to be loved for just being me too? Aw, he's a little whiny baby, but then again, this is something that we all want. We just want unconditional love, especially from a parent. Like, goddamn. Like a real child should, and he's collapsed, and now his own feelings have led to his defeat. Also, that floor is fucked. And Mash is like, I extend my hand, brother. What? A show of sympathy now? Am I that pitiful? Pops wouldn't hesitate to tell me when I was wrong. Then he'd accept and forgive me. So here, let's make up. Aw, your hand is so warm. It's because I was moving at the fucking speed of sound. It tends to do that. Let's see here. Okay, back at the castle. Oh, he just came out of his crystal tank shit. So Domina has been bested. I don't like that you're naked. Please put some pants on, Mr. Man. So, I guess we really are in the end game of this series if he's coming out of the tank. We defeated Domina, who was like kind of the second to last boss, I guess, considering what we've seen of his power, the fact of what Mash had to do to counteract it and, win. This whole fatherly love talk is really pivotal to the fact that it's Mash's biological father that is the main antagonist. So it's like a lot of this is hitting to that we by chapter 100 we're probably going to be done with this series. Unless it gets like a big resurgence and stuff, but like I'm not exactly sure where you can go from here. But then again, Harry Potter did kind of have its own, resurgence after the first 7 books. So we'll see. We'll see. More stories can be told, prequels, some kind of sequels, these are always possibilities, but I feel like the story itself will maybe just end here and be done with it. I don't really know. But yes. I don't know if you can hear my stomach growling. I haven't eaten yet. But anyway, I think I've basically touched on all the points that I really had. I love the whole unconditional love talk. That was great. Mash really knows what he's talking about there, and it's like he's come to accept his brother, which now kind of makes you wonder, is he going to help fight against their father? Don't know. But yes, we will see. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, including Dr. Stone and Undead Unluck, which should be coming out around the time of this video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content, have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. We're actually recording that today, so it'll probably be up either later tonight or tomorrow sometime, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, as always, later days, and my stomach keeps growling. This is going to be a thing all these videos, isn't it?